Welcome back to First News. Time now is 10 minutes after 6 a.m. You know, the coronavirus continues to weigh heavily on investors as, well, of course, the unexpected economy, but...
That's right, shocking the economy this morning. But this morning we are asking how this could be affecting our local economy. And to answer some of our questions, we have Dave Evans from Evans Financial Group here. Good morning, and thanks for joining us here.
Morning. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dave. We appreciate you coming in. And let's first talk about what happened yesterday. We saw the numbers. How was this virus impacting these bad numbers?
I think that the virus issue is the fear that's going on in the marketplace, and that's driven a lot of the market fluctuations that we saw. Yesterday's downturn was not just a result of the virus, but it was also the price of oil dropped like 30% from the Saudis. So I think both of those had an impact on the market, and we're going to see some changes here coming up.
All right, let's talk about the rebound. That's the big question right now. What are futures pointing to?
Okay, the futures this morning are pointing to, at the bell starting, it's going to come up about 1,000 points. So that's going to recover about half of what was lost yesterday, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it certainly is. So, you know, obviously you have clients that you're giving some financial advice to. What are you telling them during this difficult time?
Well, I think the mistake would be as soon as you see a downturn in the marketplace to say, I got to sell and get out. You know, people are in the market for the hopes of the upside,
Right.
and just to say I'm going to run every time there's a dip down, it's like, then why are you in the market to begin with? So everyone took a hit yesterday. I think the number was about 7% down, and that's a little scary. But I think it's you just got to hold on. And, you know, the market has always rebounded. It's just when does it happen and how soon does it happen and how long do we have to hold on?
Yeah, just
that's a big
matter of
deal.
time. All right, Dave Evans from Evans Financial Group, thanks so much for joining us on the show this morning and helping us calm our fears as we see some of that volatility in the market.
Right. Get
Good
some
deal.
money back in the bank. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, let's find out what things are looking like weather-wise right now as we... Welcome back. Time now 6:41 this morning. We are on your side getting answers on the coronavirus and its impact on your finances.
That's right. Dave Evans from Evans Financial Group is joining us once again with more questions. Excuse me. We're going to ask you some more questions this morning.
Good deal.
Because all of the volatility that's going on in the marketplace. In the last half hour, we talked about that. What is your greatest piece of advice for financial investors this morning?
I would say just hold on. You know, as I said earlier, the market's going to rebound at least half of what it lost yesterday, so don't panic.
That's certainly good advice. It's tough not to.
Yeah.
Now, one thing, Dave, we are seeing this virus still spreading. What happens if it gets worse?
I think the virus, even if it spreads, is not as bad as the typical flu. So the panic that's in the marketplace is more fear-driven than it is actuality in terms of the effect of the virus. So I'm not with CDC, but my understanding of it is that it's 85% of the people who get it are not even going to know they have it, and because the symptoms are so mild. But I think the United States is preparing for that event, as are many of the industries.
All right. And financially, for times like this, how should folks prepare? And I know there's a big difference between the ages.
Yeah, and that's key. If they're younger, they can hold on and ride it out. If they're older, they probably shouldn't have been too far exposed to the market in terms of an event like this, because the market's been up for about 10 years. So we were due for a correction anyway.
All righty, Dave Evans from the Evans Financial Group calming some fears for us this morning. Dave, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Dave Evans, once again from the Financial Group, weather and traffic on the 3s.